Hey, what is going down? Here we are with the Week 8 quick picks, and man, we definitely got some tough games this week. Last week, if a few games would have went my way, I'd have definitely won again, but I lost a few games in the last minute or two. That one game was at the very few last seconds. The Buffalo Bills. But anyway, we're going to start off this week with tonight's game. It's Thursday. San Diego at Denver. I know Peyton Manning's had trouble with San Diego regardless of what team he's on. But I definitely at home expect them to get that win. They'll improve to 6-1 and be up there with the Cowboys. The second game, it's a Sunday and it's early. It starts at 8:30 Central Time, and it's in London. So the thing is, it's Detroit at Atlanta, and normally Atlanta playing at home in Atlanta, they definitely do pretty good. But this is technically a home game, but they're going to be in London, and the better football team will definitely show up, and that's Detroit. So Detroit's getting that one. Next we got Houston at Tennessee, and again Houston's record's 3-4, and they're actually the favorites. But I'm going to go ahead and go with Tennessee. That they're starting their rookie quarterback, so maybe it will spark something in them, get them going a little bit. So I'm going to give this Tennessee. Next we got Miami and Jacksonville. Jacksonville did get the win last week, but that was definitely more of a trap game for Cleveland, I think, because they've been playing hard football. They just got beat last week. So I'm going to go with Miami on this one. Next we got Baltimore and Cincinnati. This one's always a tough match. Baltimore's 5-2, Cincinnati's 3-2, but then they had that one tie there, and I'm going to give this to Cincinnati at home because they've been on the skid. But I definitely expect them to bounce back this week for sure. Then we got the struggling Seattle Seahawks and Carolina. I think this is going to be a lot closer than what I would have thought 3-4 weeks ago. Seattle's definitely been struggling, but last week was a real tough loss to the Rams. But I definitely expect them to bounce back. And they're going to show the NFL that they're not out of it. You know what I'm saying? So they've got to win their games. That division's pretty tough. So they've got to win some of their games, and I think they're going to do it this week. Next we got Buffalo Bills 4-3 against the New York Jets 1-6. And Buffalo, man, they're getting lucky, man. Lucky. 4-3. Oh man, that's not the team they are. I'm telling you. So I'll expect the New York Jets, man. Geno Smith's been playing decent, man. I know the record's 1-6. They ain't been able to finish the games. You know what I'm saying? So, but this one at home in New York, I'm gonna give them this one because Buffalo is just not that team. You know what I'm saying? Next we got St. Louis at Kansas City. Definitely St. Louis pulled the trickery last week on Seattle, but it's not going to happen this week against Kansas City, so definitely going Kansas City. Next, Chicago at New England. I think this one will actually be a pretty good game, but definitely New England at home. They're pretty much unbeatable there. So New England got that one. Then Minnesota, struggling Minnesota at Tampa. Man, Bridgewater is good, I'm telling you. He's been struggling as of late, but he's going to be their future quarterback for Minnesota. They're going to Tampa, and I expect Minnesota to get this win. Tampa's 1-5. They got one win, but they're not a good team at all. So definitely Minnesota. Next, 5-1 Philadelphia at 5-1 Arizona. And man, neither one of these teams am I sold on as being an elite team. Especially not a 5-1 team. Arizona and Carson Palmer, I mean, I'm still not sold on that. They are getting wins for sure, but not sold. Philadelphia, they put a butt whooping on the Giants a couple weeks ago. But other than that, man, they haven't been playing like, at least on the offensive side and the defensive side of the ball, they haven't been playing that good. It's been mistakes on the other team, special teams that's been getting them wins. So they had a good game. They had a bye week, but I expect Arizona at home to get this one. Then we got Indianapolis at Pittsburgh, and Indianapolis 5-2, and Andrew Luck, man, he's just good. And Pittsburgh's 4-3, which I don't know how, because they have been playing garbage every game I've seen. And so I guess I just haven't seen the 4 that they won. But definitely Indianapolis is going to take this one. Next, Oakland 0-6 at Cleveland. And man, okay, Jacksonville took care of Cleveland last week. But Oakland, man, I already gave them their chances and they blew it. So I'm definitely going to give this to Cleveland. They're going to be bouncing back from that tough loss to the Jaguars. So definitely Cleveland. Sunday Night Football, Green Bay and New Orleans. This one's going to be tough, man, because they're playing at New Orleans. Green Bay's been playing really good ball, though. But New Orleans, man, they're tough to beat at home, that's for sure. And still, they are the New Orleans Saints. You know what I'm saying? And they do still have Drew Brees. So definitely, man, I'm going to give that to New Orleans at home. The game of the week definitely is Monday Night Football. The Washington Redskins, they're going to travel down to the 6-1 best team in the NFL, Dallas Cowboys. Definitely, man, Cowboys. That's all I can even say on that one. Washington, unfortunately, as of now, we don't know who the starting quarterback is going to be. I don't think it's Cousins, that's for sure. We at least know that. But is it going to be RG3 or is it going to be, what's that guy's name? Colt McCoy. And either one of them quarterbacks I'm okay with, because I'm telling you, RG3's first game back, rust, scared to get hit. So Cowboys D's going to put some pressure on him. Colt McCoy, it's going to be his first start. And I'm telling you, he's probably going to do the same thing Kirk Cousins does. When Cousins comes in the game, like in the middle of the game to replace somebody, man, lights out. But when he starts the game, man, horrible. So I'm expecting the same. If I had a choice, I would want to play Colt McCoy over RG3, but either one of them I'm comfortable with. For the point spread on that one, I don't see it being a high-scoring game, so I'm going to keep it low at 45.5. And last week, definitely, man, I kept it low, but they scored pretty good last Monday. But this Monday, I just don't see Washington putting up that many points. Cowboys will put up some points for sure, but definitely not too much. But anyway, that's it, man. We'll be back week 9 next week for more quick picks, and we'll see how we do. See ya.